Hi, in this video, we are going to discuss in detail about arithmetic sequence and series. So, first of all, about arithmetic sequence, here we need to understand the difference between a sequence and a series. So, a sequence means a set of numbers, that follows a pattern, a set of numbers that follows a pattern. This is what sequence means. Now, we are going to explicitly discuss only about arithmetic sequence. We have arithmetic sequence, geometric sequence, quadratic sequence, cubic sequence, exponential sequence. So in this video, we are going to only discuss about arithmetic sequence. So what is an arithmetic sequence? Now, arithmetic sequence will always have a common difference. Arithmetic sequence will always have a common difference. For example, I'll just explain this using an example. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. So now the common difference means if you subtract any two terms, any two consecutive terms, if you subtract any two nearest terms, it should give you the same answer. For example, if I take these two, 5 and 2, 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2 is 3. Or if you take these two numbers here, 14 and 11. So 14 minus 11, you will get 3. Now, if you take 11 and 8, if you subtract 11 and 8, 11 minus 8, you will still get 3. Or else if you subtract 8 and 5, you will get 3. So if you have to add the same number, if you have to add the same number to get the next term, we say that this set of numbers or this sequence is called arithmetic sequence. So 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. This is an arithmetic sequence because we have a common difference. We have to add the same number. We have to add the same number to get the next term. So along with 2, if you add 3, you will get 5. Along with 5, you add 3, you will get 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. So this is what an example for arithmetic sequence. I'll just show you using one more example. Let's say minus 10, minus 5, 0, 5, 10, 15. Now, do we have in this set of numbers, do we have to add the same number? Do we have to add the same number to get the next term? Let us check. Minus 10 plus 5 will give you minus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 will give you 0. 0 plus 5 will give you 5. 5 plus 5 will give you 10. 10 plus 5 will give you 15. So check if you have the common difference. Are we adding the same number to get the next term? Yes, we are adding plus 5. We are adding plus 5 to get the next term. So in the first example, the common difference is represented by the letter D. So the common difference D is 3. In the second example, the common difference D is 5. So if you have a common difference, then that particular sequence is called arithmetic sequence. Another example, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. This is also an example for arithmetic sequence because we have to add 3 to get to get the next term. To get the next term, we have to add 3. Now, you have understood what arithmetic sequence is. Now you need to understand what an arithmetic series is. The arithmetic sequence, you can see here 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. If these arithmetic sequence, instead of comma, if you put plus sign in between these numbers, that is called arithmetic series. For example, 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 14. This is arithmetic series. So the difference between arithmetic sequence and arithmetic series is, for arithmetic sequence, you will just write these numbers. You will just write these numbers using commas. Whereas arithmetic series, instead of comma, you will put plus sign. For the next one, minus 10, minus 5, 0, for that arithmetic sequence, if you want me to write it as an arithmetic series, for the second example, if you want me to write it as an arithmetic series, instead of comma, you just put plus sign in between. This is arithmetic series. So the difference between arithmetic sequence and arithmetic series is that for the arithmetic sequence, you will just put the numbers in commas. Whereas for arithmetic series, we have to put plus sign in between these numbers. Now, as I initially said, there are different types of sequences. Here, we are discussing only about arithmetic sequence. So, how can we check if the given set of numbers or the given sequence is an arithmetic sequence? You just have to check if it has a common difference. If it has a common difference, do we have to add or do we have to subtract by the same number to get the next term? That is what you have to check. So this is the difference between arithmetic and geometric sequence. Sorry, the difference between arithmetic sequence and arithmetic series. Now we are going to see there are few examples given and we need to check if it is an arithmetic sequence or not. Let's take the first example. We have minus 3, comma minus 1, comma 1, comma 3, comma 5, 7, 9. We need to check if they have common difference. If it has a common difference, yes, it is an arithmetic sequence. If it does not have a common difference, then it is not an arithmetic sequence. Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 2 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. So we have a common difference. Here the common difference D is positive 2. So therefore this is an arithmetic sequence. Now let's check the next example here. 15.5, 14, 12.5, 11, 9.5, 8. Let us check if we have a common difference. 15.5 minus 1.5 is 14. 14 minus 1.5 is 12.5. 12.5 minus 1.5 is 11. 11 minus 1.5 is 9.5. 9.5 minus 1.5 is 8. So, do we have a common difference? Yes. We have to subtract 1.5 to get the next term. Therefore, this is also an arithmetic sequence. Let's check the next one. 84, 80, 74, 66, 56. Now 84 minus 4 is 80. 80 minus 6 is 74. 74 minus 8 is 66. 66 minus 10 is 56. Do we have a common difference here? No. So therefore, this is not an arithmetic sequence. Now, this is how we generally find out whether the given set of numbers, whether the given set of numbers is an arithmetic sequence or not. Now, the next thing in this topic is to how to find out the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. We are going to find out the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. So here, 79, 75, 71, 67, 63. Now, I'm just going to write down the nth term formula. An is equals to a plus n minus 1 times d, where a is the first term, a is the first term, n is the number of terms, d is the common difference, and an is the nth term. So now we need to identify these values from the given question. So here a is the first term. So a, we know it is 79. Now 79 minus 4 is 75. 75 minus 4 is 71. 71 minus 4 is 67. 67 minus 4 is 63. Therefore, the common difference d is minus 4. Now we need to find out A32. That means 32nd term is what we need to find out, which means the number of terms is 32. Let's just substitute it in the formula. We need A32, or 32nd term is what we need to find out. A is 79 plus n minus 1. N is 32, so 32 minus 1 into d. D is minus 4. So now 79 plus 32 minus 1 is 31 times negative 4. Put this whole thing in our calculator. So 79 plus 31 times negative 4 will give us minus 45. So minus 45 will be the 32nd term. So we need to know the formula. Nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. And then we need to identify. A is the first term, n is the number of terms, d is the common difference, an is the nth term. So from this question, we need to identify all of them. A, the first term, 79. D is the common difference, minus 4. 32nd term is what we need to find out. From that, n is 32. Substitute in the formula, you will get the final answer. I hope you understood this. Let's try one more question here. The second one here. Again, we have 79, 75, 71, 67, 63. Now the question says find what term number. So this is a tip here. The term number, what term, which term. Term number means n is what we need to find out. So let's just identify the values, whatever we have to substitute in the equation. Nth term is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. We know that the first term a is 79. Now the common difference. 79 minus 4 is 75. 75 minus 4 is 71. 71 minus 4 is 67. And 67 minus 4 is 63. So therefore, the common difference is negative 4. And term number, what term number? That means n is what we need to find out. And what term number is minus 169 means Here, the nth term is minus 169. We just have to put the whole thing, all the informations, we are going to substitute in the formula. So for the nth term, it is minus 169 is equals to A is 79 plus N is what we need to find out. We will put N minus 1. D is common difference is minus 4. We just substituted everything, that's all. Instead of An minus 169, A 79, N you leave it as N itself, and D is minus 4. Now, this is just basic algebra. Only n, the variable, should be on the right hand side. One by one, step by step, we take all the numbers to the left hand side, starting with 79. 79 goes to the other side, it becomes negative 79 is equals to n minus 1 times minus 4. So minus 169 minus 79 is minus 248 is equals to n minus 1 times minus 4. Now we need to remove this negative 4. We need to remove that negative 4. For that we divide both the side by negative 4. We divide both the side by negative 4 in order to remove that negative 4. Negative 4 and negative 4 gets cancelled. So minus 248 divided by minus 4, if you put that in calculator, you will get 62. So 62 is equals to n minus 1. Minus 1, you take it to the other side, it becomes 62 plus 1. So here n will be 63. So this is a different type of question, a different variety, where the question was to find out the term number. To find the term number, we need to find out n. Get all the informations from the question and then you substitute it in the formula. When you substitute, you will get the answer. So now let's move on to the next question. So we have the seventh term of an arithmetic sequence is 30. So seventh term. So one thing which you need to understand here is that sixth term means it is a plus 5d. Because we know nth term means a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. So just for an example, sixth term means a plus 6 minus 1, that is 5d. 12th term means this is a plus 11d. You should keep this in mind. 21st term means it is a plus 20d. Subtract 1 from 21. Or else 52nd term means a plus 52 minus 1 is what? 51d. Or 100th term means this is a plus 100 minus 1, that is 99d. So this idea should be there in your mind to solve this particular question. So I'm going to solve this question here. The seventh term of an arithmetic sequence, the seventh term is given as 30. The common difference d is 4, and we need to find out the first term a. So in this case, as I said, seventh term means it is a plus 6d. Seventh term is a plus 6d. 7 minus 1 is 6. It's given that seventh term is given as 30. So a plus 6d is 30. Given that d, the common difference is 4. So substitute, instead of d, you substitute 4 is equals to 30. 6 times 4 is 24 is equals to 30. Therefore, a will be positive 24, goes to the other side, it becomes negative 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. So your first term will be 6 in this case. The only thing you need to understand to solve this question, when someone says seventh term, it should automatically come to your mind. Seventh term is a plus 6d, or 15th term. When someone says 15th term, it should come to your mind. 15th term is a plus 14d. So seventh term is a plus 6d is equal to 30. Then you just substitute. For d, the value was given as 4. Now, similarly, I think we have one more question in this, and then we will wind up. And this is what? Similar question. An arithmetic sequence has first term means what? A is 10. And its 12th term. 12th term means what? A plus 11d is 54. Its 12th term is 54. 12th term means A plus 11d is equals to 54. And we need to find out the common difference d. So A is what? 10. 10 plus 11d is equals to 54. What we will do, only d should be there on the left hand side. Positive 10 goes to the right hand side. It becomes negative 10. So 54 minus 10 is 44. So 11d is 44. To get d, you divide by 11 on both the sides. So d will be 44 divided by 11, 4. So these are the basics that you need to know in order to solve arithmetic sequences. In my next video, I'm going to do a video for arithmetic series. If you have any doubt, feel free to write it in the comment box. And thank you for watching.